Hello, social media navigators.
Hey, listen!
Well, not those navigators, but you navigating through the social media platforms. Welcome to our channel. If this is your very first time, stick around. I guarantee you're gonna like what you see. Welcome to another video game pickups, number 4. Today I have a lot of games to share, in particular a lot of sports titles. So if you are a sports enthusiast, baseball, soccer, football, you're probably gonna like what I have here on hand. Before I proceed on to show you what I got, if this is your first time checking us out, if you just happen to click on this video by accident or somehow don't know how you ended up on our channel, I want to welcome you once again and hit that subscribe button. So, without further ado, let's get started with the show. Wait, no, this is not a show. It's just showing off the games. Although I don't want to come across as I'm showing off the games, but let's just get on with the games. How about that? Jeez. Now the first two games I picked them up through an OfferUp app. Not sure if you're familiar with it, but once in a while I do tend to grab a few good deals. Not sure if that's the case for you, but lately with the way things have been worldwide, a lot of people have been trying to take advantage of the video game industry and trying to mark up the prices a lot higher than they usually some of these games would go for. But I was really fortunate to grab these two games, well, 3 games, but the first two I ended up saving quite a few bucks. So, and the first one is one that I recall seeing just like a couple times back in my childhood years. It's for the Game Boy Color, Oddworld Adventures 2, and I'm really curious to see, just because, I don't know, it's weird looking alien. This game, let's just get to it. If you haven't seen our previous video game pickups, on my video game pickups, what I like to do, it's kind of show you or tell you how much I ended up paying for these games and how much they're averaging on the market value, just so you can have an idea of how much I ended up saving. Some of these games I didn't save a lot, and some others I sure did. On this one, for instance, it's averaging $9.54. I ended up paying only $1.
No way!
So, if you ask me, hell, yes, that's a good $5 savings. And that sure is odd for me, because I've never heard of this game, but what the heck is that? It's like a blob with eyes and he has a piercing. What the heck is that?
I don't know.
But before I go any further with the rest of the games, I know I have a lot and I need to get going. I must emphasize, reiterate, that if you're catching this video a week or two after the publishing date of this video, these prices that I'm gonna show you off pricecharting.com may be very well higher or lower, because these prices fluctuate a lot even though they're just medium based. The next game I have is Resident Evil from the same seller. I ended up paying only $2, and Resident Evil completing price is averaging $7.53. Yes, this one, it's completing box, very well taken care of. The disc has just minor smudges, it's just dirty, but overall in really good condition. Not as in mint condition as my last pickup. If you haven't checked those out, go ahead and check out click on the card above and you're gonna see what a hell of a great deals I got last time. Not as great deal this time, but I got a good savings overall. The next two games, I picked them up at a flea market. The first time I've been to a swap meet ever since everything got shut down here in Southern California. Finally the swap meets, the flea markets, not all of them open up, and I couldn't help myself but not to go and check out what was the deal, even though the flea market scene has changed a lot in the last 5 years when it comes to retro video game hunting. The first game I picked up, these two, I picked them up 2 for $5, so I ended up paying about $2.50 each. The first one is Diablo, completing price $7.99, $8, let's just round it up. And yes, it is completing price Same thing with the inserts, pretty good looking, and this one has a, as you can see, it has a double-sided cover art. Pretty neat, pretty neat. Same thing, the disc is in good condition, just dirty because of course, what do you expect from items you pick up at the swap meet, right? Or at the flea market, whichever way you want to call it. The next one, it's a game that I've been wanting to get for a long ass time, and this one I can't wait to play. It's Wolfenstein The New Order. This one, completing box, it's averaging $8.49. Same thing with all the inserts inside. It even comes with the Doom beta version. I don't know if it's part of the downloadable code or part of the disc. Most of the times it's just a downloadable code, and not even sure if it's still valid or if it's already expired. But hey, it's a good deal if I saved at least $5 or $6. The next game I also ended up paying $2, and I picked it up from one of the antique shops that I recently discovered. Actually no, a thrift store, I'm sorry, apologies for that. Same thing, I just recently discovered another thrift store, and it's one of those mom and pop shops, and I'm loving this place so far. What I'm not loving so much, it's this game. I mean, I did save a good few bucks because I only paid $2, and this game, completing box, it's averaging $6. The insert, the manual, it's in really good condition. The disc is actually in really great condition as well, not a single scratch. But I have a feeling this is not a great game, but let me know otherwise on the comment section below, because I'm probably not gonna play it anytime soon unless you tell me to do so. The next two games, I picked them up at an official, a real retro gaming shop, where they do specialize in the video games, but what is surprising about these, not just the savings, but the prices they have. I've talked about my friends over at Lost Levels countless times in the past. I keep saying their prices for being a retro gaming shop, of course, the margin they have on some of these games is not even all across. In some of them they have a higher markup, but in some of these older games, you know, you never know. You gotta go pay them a visit, and you never know what a great savings you're gonna end up. The first one, it's a game that I already owned for the PlayStation 3, but I ended up picking this up because this is a gift that I'm gonna hand over to someone. That person doesn't know. I'm not gonna disclose it here on video because it's a surprise, just in case that person is watching. But it's one of my favorite, definitely on my top 5 games of this franchise. Is Assassin's Creed Black Flag, Assassin's Creed 4. It's one of my favorite.
Cause it's yo-ho, but we don't say ho.
Definitely a really good looking game. The score, the music, the soundtrack, it's just phenomenal. Not sure if you can see it, but I only ended up paying $3. There it is, the $2.99 sticker. Can you see it? I don't know if you can, sorry. My camera is crappy, it doesn't do autofocus. Apologies for that, but that's what I ended up paying, $3. And completing price is averaging $5.17. Weirdly enough, for where the little bit of inconvenience for the person that I'm gonna hand this to, this is a 2-disc based game. Whereas on the PlayStation, oh, it's down there all the way, I can't reach. It's only 1 disc, of course, because the Blu-ray discs have bigger capacity. But we can talk about that later. Same thing, the brand new inserts, even with the codes. Not sure if the code's still valid as of this day, because this is a pretty old game. But nonetheless, it's a really pretty good goddamn game. The next one, it's definitely a game for myself. I couldn't believe how much I saved. Not a lot in comparison, I mean the difference of how much I paid, but I couldn't believe that I found these in the condition it is, because it's in really great near mint condition, and that is the Mass Effect 3 and 7 Collector's Edition in the hard case metallic, what do they call it? Hard case covers, metallic covers. I don't know. I don't know what they're called, but anyway, it's the collector's edition, which is averaging $9.99, $10. You know what? I'm not even gonna say $9.90, $98, $97, $99. I'm just gonna round it up. So it's averaging $10, and I only ended up paying. There it is. I'm gonna slowly bring it up to you. I paid $5 with all the inserts in a really neat case. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. The next set of games, I picked them up at a Goodwill, I think. Was it? Bar none. I picked them up at a thrift store. So, and I only ended up paying $3 for these. The first one's Lost Planet Extreme Conditions. Same thing. I've never heard of these games, but it looks somewhat decent. And because this game, it's averaging $6.42 loose price, completing price $8.55. Same thing, because it doesn't have the manual, maybe $1 or $2 off the complete price. It's well averaging in between the $7 figure or $7 mark. I only paid $3, so that's a good $4 savings. I can't complain. The next one was definitely a good catch because I like war games, and not sure who the studio of the, oh, it's EA Sports, but I like these old school war games. This one's Medal of Honor Airborne. This one, it's averaging $9.70 loose price, $12 completing price. Same thing, it doesn't have the manual. $1 or $2, maybe sometimes $3 tops for the manual, depends on the game that I'm gonna take off. So let's just round it up and put it in between the loose price and complete price figure. So a good $10 game, give or take. If I pay $3, yeah, $7 I saved. So again, it looks interesting, something I would definitely play. Just by the screenshots, it looks like it's one of those old school Call of Duties. Not sure, never played these, but I will definitely pop this in at some time soon in the future. Now, just like last time, I had a massive haul, a golden treasure, I would say, of RPG pickups I did. If you haven't checked out that video, there it is again. Check out that card, and I guarantee you're gonna like those pickups. I think that previous pickup is better somewhat. I would rate it based on the types of games and the popularity and how good the games themselves are. I think that pickup was just a little bit better than these, but for you sports enthusiasts, hold on to your panties, hold on to your chonies, like I said on that one video, because I have a good chunk of sports titles here. I'm not saying they're AAA, but they're actually really good, and the savings, well, of course they were great as well, or otherwise I wouldn't have bothered to pick them up. The first one is FIFA Street 2 for the Nintendo DS. Surprisingly, how much did I pay for these? This one, oh crap, forgive me.
2 very boring minutes later.
Oh, I pay $1 from the same seller that I picked up Resident Evil and Oddworld Adventures number 2. The manual, the inserts are in mint condition, as well as the cover art, the insert, and it's just in really great condition. Hello, $1 when it's averaging completing box $9.14. Hello, why can I not pick it up? I know sports titles are not like the top category or the many favorites of the vast majority of people, at least from the ones I know. But hey, I know there are a lot of sports enthusiasts out there, so hopefully you're gonna like some of the pickups I'm gonna share. And the next one is MVP 06 NCAA Baseball. This one I paid only $1 at the same flea market Swami. My voice is cracking once again. For these and the next two titles, I only pick up $1 at the bin, where this one seller had $1 titles and movies and other media. This one, it's averaging completing box $8 and 38 cents. Loose price $5.38. So minus a couple dollars, give or take, because it doesn't have the inserts or manuals. It's probably a good $6, $7 game. So even at the bare minimum of loose price, $5.38. If I pay $1, that's a good $4 average savings. Heck yes. The next one, it's FIFA Soccer 05. On this one, same thing, $1, but this one, it's actually complete in box with the inserts, very well taken care of. And even though I'm not gonna claim here to be the biggest sports enthusiast, the rest of the games that I'm gonna show, they're perfect collection fillers because overall they're in great condition. And if they're in great condition and I save myself a good few bucks, then why not pick them up? $1 game, averaging completing box $5.55. Same thing, it has a hair. It's probably, I don't know whose hair is it. Ew. Some people will say, ew, it's full of hair. Well, no, it's not full of hair. I already cleaned them, so it was probably my hair. Because just a little tip for those of you who are germophobics, or just, I could be sometimes, you know, I clean and disinfect the hell out of every game I pick up or buy, even if it's at a retailer like a retro gaming shop. You don't know who's been touching them. And I've been doing this way before the pandemic. I haven't been doing this just because now we need to sanitize everything, wash our hands. No, I've done this like ever since I started doing pickups years ago. We're not talking about health. And anyway, let's move on to the next one, which is FIFA Soccer 10. That is averaging completing box $5.56. Same thing, very well taken care of case, disc. Actually, the disc has ooh, I did not notice that it has a deep scratch. Sucks. Damn it. That's my bad. But you know what's cool about these? Even if it was playable, this is one of the Wii games where you can play with a Wiimote or the Pro controller, if you will. So a good $4 average savings that I did on these couple of sports games. So hold on to your panties, cause I have a lot of baseball and football games coming up. So to try to keep this video as short as possible, I'm gonna go through the next few games just relatively quick, because I have a couple of baseball and most of them are football. So I have two duplicates, but for two different consoles. The NCAA Football 08, and they're both completing box. I dropped out, of course. I never liked these black and white manuals. I hated them personally, but that's just a preference. See, this one, it's in full color. What the heck? How come this one came in black and white? Or is that even a real manual? Anyway, I don't know much about sports titles, but the first one for the PlayStation 2, it's averaging $7.39, and the one for the Xbox 360, it's averaging $6. And these games going forward, I pay $2 each, so a good $4 or $5 average savings. The next one, it's MLB Major League Baseball 07. The show, which is averaging $5.04 complete in box. Oh, and there's the receipt. Oh, actually no. Here, I wanted to show you something funny about that in a second. Same thing, impeccable manual. The disc is also, it's just dirty, but no scratches. It's in really great shape. And this is what I wanted to show you. Can you, someone left the receipt from back in 2007. Can you believe someone paid a full $39.99 for this game back in 2007? Jeez, 13 years ago. Wow. I would never pay as much for a sports title, not even on day one of release. But oh well, like I said, there are sports enthusiasts out there who are hardcore about whatever their favorite sport is, and well, just like any other gamer, we have our own preferences. So hey, I don't blame them. I'm just surprised that such title could have gone for as high as $39.99, $43 actually with the tax. Whew, $44. Ugh, God. Moving on to the next one. It's Madden 06, Madden 07, and Madden 08. Heck, that's a great pickup if you ask me. All of them are complete in box with their respective manuals. There it is. That's Madden 07. See, why are they not consistent on their manuals? Is it like just after a certain year that they went black and white? Probably after 07. So they're all complete in box. Really, really good condition. So the first one, 06, it's averaging $5.51. 07, it's averaging complete in box $3.96, $4. And the 08, it's averaging close to $6. So if I pay $2, a good $2, $3, $4, and $5, $4 that I saved on these games. Not bad if you ask me. Now the last three games are by far the worst games I pick up. Not that they're bad games, but games that are just gonna go in as collection fillers. And these games I forgot to talk about them on my previous video game pickups because I don't know, they were just out there and I totally forgot about it. That's how much I didn't care about these. These are DS titles. The first one's Wipeout the game, which list price it's averaging $3.80 and I paid $2. Oh well, only $1.80 savings. The next one, it's Pets Wild Animals Dolphins, because it has a Z at the end. Dolphins. It's averaging $2.20. Why did I buy these? I don't know. 20 cents savings. Jesus Christ.
What's wrong with you? What is wrong with you?
I'm going to hell. I don't know what I'm doing anymore.
What?
The next one, actually, I had a good... I saved a few bucks on this next one coming up. It's Cooking Mama.
Bitch, are you for real?
Number 3, even though I don't see myself playing these sometime soon or ever, if I ever have daughters or nieces to give this to, Cooking Mama 3, Chop and Chop, 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 I always like to say. List price is averaging $9.83. For the $2 I pay, well, that was a good $7 average savings I got from that. And that's pretty much it. I also mentioned on my one of my previous video game pickups that these cases are so easily to find. People just give them away, and that's exactly what happened. I was asking this one person, and I don't recall if he was one of the swap meet vendors or the retro gaming shop that I went to. Hey, would you happen to have any loose cases for either the PS2 games or Xbox 360? And sure enough, they're like, oh, I think I may have some on the back. Here, just take these. And I'm like, oh, okay. Like I said, these are really, really easy available. And as a bonus, even though it has absolutely nothing to do with video games, I have to share it just because I'm an 80s kid. Lots of you are 80s and 90s, and who was not into these cartoon series? Because if you are an 80s kid, you bet your ass you probably watch at least an episode or two of these. I picked it up for $1. And I'm like, heck yes! And it is He-Man for the power of DVD collection! Heck yes! He-Man and the Masters of the Universe with a 2-disc comp. Not bad, $1. I'm like, this one I picked it up at one of the thrift shops. And I'm like, heck yes! There goes another Saturday night, Friday night, movie night with He-Man! I should probably dye or bleach my my hair blonde to see if I come close to resembling him. No, just kidding. No, let's not even go into that. That's an awful picture I just put into your guys' mind. Apologies for that. Go ahead and then sub. Oh my god, what have I done? I'm sorry. I know that's terrible. Sorry about that. I hope you enjoyed these video game pickups. And breaking news! If you haven't subbed to our channel, if you haven't checked the rest of our content out, you wanna do so before our next video game pickups. Video game pickups number 5, which I will probably be releasing in the next couple of weeks as well, because I already have a lot of games that I need to showcase, to show you guys, but I couldn't have possibly do it in one video. So stay tuned for video game pickups, because going forward, from video game pickups number 5 and on, we're gonna have giveaways. We're gonna start giving away free video games.
Get the fuck out of here! No, I cannot. It's serious.
Who doesn't want free video games? So check out this video up in the card and go check out the details, because if you don't want free video games, that's your loss. But so far, based on all the video game pickup videos I've done, I'm sure everyone's gonna be in for a great treat. So stay tuned. Thank you very much for checking this video out. I hope you enjoy some of these video game pickup. Rewind. I hope you enjoy some of these video game pickups just as much as I did. And I hope to see you soon. Feel free to check the rest of our content. Like I always say, I guarantee you're gonna like a video or two. Check out our other social media platforms. And until next time, take very good care of yourselves. Take care of your loved ones. And don't forget to game on. Oh wait, no. Game on.